shit's in the safe. Got me a spot out the way. Nigga just tryna be safe.
Let's get to sports talk.
Receiver Josh Gordon has been suspended indefinitely without pay for violating NFL policies on performance-enhancing substances and substances of abuse. The league has just announced this. The Seahawks had claimed Gordon on waivers on the 1st of November after the Patriots had released him. He has been suspended, of course, several times by the NFL for violations of the drug policy since the Cleveland Browns chose him in the 2000.
I want to know what the NFL is going to do with him this time that he keep taking the PED. I just want to know what they're going to do with him when they do let him come back next year and play. It's the Seahawks going to keep him and keep an eye on and see if he going to do the same thing again. I just want to know how this is going to turn out this time, man. I was rooting for him and he was doing good, but then he doing it again, man. I want to see you if he going to get another chance.
12 supplemental draft. What's your reaction to this? They got to be near the end for him, doesn't it?
Yeah, I mean, your reaction is how many chances is Josh Gordon going to actually get? And the NFL has been very lenient on letting him back into the league after he's had some of these issues. And so you look at this situation, I think every time it comes to Josh Gordon and some of these issues he's had with addiction, I just actually hope that he does well and he gets himself out of the hole that he has consistently put himself in. And as far as the on-field play, you look at what he was able to add to the Seattle Seahawks from an explosive standpoint. We just kind of started to see some of those things. And so I think they move on easily from him, but it's more about what can Josh Gordon do to get his life on.
See what happened? When you make that false move, the team will move on for you. You know, I feel for him, but at the same time, man, when you repeat the same thing, it don't get no better for you. They probably don't give him another shot. They gave him so many chances, and he messed it right back up. I don't know if he done or not, but he might be because he keep repeating the same thing over and over.
Track and give him an opportunity to be a successful human, not just a successful football player.
The other breaking news in this hour, Lewis, the NFL history in the last decade divides evenly into those times when Josh Gordon is suspended and those times that he is about to be suspended. I don't want to make light of it, but it is such an old story. He is, if you're just joining us, suspended again, this time indefinitely, and this time for violating both the drug policy and the performance-enhancing drug policy. This is the 5th suspension, 2nd consecutive December. I don't know what to ask, Lewis, besides what's your reaction to this?
Yeah, my reaction is severe disappointment and sadness for Josh, because he is someone who we all know has dealt with substance abuse issues. He has dealt with mental health issues, and those are two areas in terms of the human spirit that are very.
I feel like someone need to give him more help. He need to take some time away from football. You know, someone just need to get him to talk to someone, or they need to do something to help him and to see what's going on with him a lot more. Why he keep doing the same thing over and over. Like somebody need to sit down and talk to him and tell him to stay away from the game for a little bit. Get time to himself and figure out what's going on with him. That's how I feel like somebody need to step in and just try to see what's making him repeat the same thing. This a check on him. You know, I feel like he needed to just leave the game alone for right now and really recuperate if they give him another shot.
They're endear to me, things that I take very seriously. I've seen people who struggle with those. I've had, family members who have struggled in those two areas, and it's just it transcends football. It goes way beyond the football field, and you start to just worry about the man himself. And this isn't about what this does to the Seattle Seahawks or what it did to the New England Patriots before them or what it did to the Cleveland Browns before them. I don't care about that. What I care about is this is a young man right now who seems to repeatedly continue to find himself in positions where he has now compromised his ability to perform as a professional and take care of his family and take care of himself.
It got to be something eating at him to make him do the same thing over. It's something that's bothering him that someone need to figure out what is it. Because this is his 5th time getting suspended. And now it's going to be hard for the NFL to even let you back in. Someone need to figure out what's on his mind. What's getting to him? What make him want to do this again? You know, hopefully he get better this time.
And it just keeps happening over and over. So you just start to worry, and you just hope that he has enough people around him and has enough support around him that they are able to say, hey, look, whatever we need to do to make sure that we keep you away from temptation and away from people who will maybe affect your decision making in a negative way, we will do. Because that's what it's about right now for Josh Gordon. It's about preserving his life, not his football career.
Well said, Lewis.
Thanks for watching ESPN on YouTube. For more sports highlights and analysis,